Hola! Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Hello! Teacher Sheila is here, back live and alive. It's Tuesday morning and it's still dark, but I am already here. It's already 6:30 in my watch, but there's no children yet. I don't know why. Okay, so how are you today? I hope you're doing great. I hope you're fine and doing your best. Just a few reminders, teachers, classroom management. So we need more patience and more patience and more patience. Number one, classroom management is what I do in my class is I don't usually shout because our voice is so precious. So we have hand signals. So hand signal number one, like this, is keep quiet. And then number two, you do like this. Somebody goes to the comfort room or restroom. Instead of saying, may I go out, they do like that. So those are some of the classroom management. And then when I call their attention, I usually just look at them and keep quiet. And suddenly one or two or three or some of them will say, oh, teacher is quiet. So we better keep quiet also. Okay, so I just, stare at them because we do have mask. So they couldn't see teacher's mouth. And teacher does, I told them at the start of the class, at the start of the school year, that these are the following things that we're going to do. So classroom management is really something that we do every day. Habit. It is a habit. No, it is a habit, and at the same time, it should be consistent. So when you say habit, it should be consistent. It's not only during the orientation or during the time wherein the principal is there to observe. So classroom management should always be there, especially if you do have small children, small kids, small little ones. But classroom management is also good. I mean, for the big teenagers, students. When it says management, you have to manage them really good. Okay, so for the little ones also, when you say classroom management, I usually at the start of the class, before the start of the class, I let them get the things that we need for that particular day. For example, we need, of course, the pencils, the crayons are there. But for example, we need a notebook, a book for English, that particular book and notebook. So they have to get ready with it. They're putting it in their locker, so I need to tell them to get your things. The book in English and the notebook in English from the locker and put it under the chair. So in that way, they won't be going to the locker from time to time. Also, during art subject, I do that too. Before the start of the class of the day, I let them get the things that they need from the locker, so that they won't be standing from time to time and do this and do that. Okay, another is classroom management is I let them go to the restroom before the start of the class. So in that way, they can already do their things that they need to do. At the same time, will not be disrupting the class. When they go and say may I, and all the time may I. So they would be rested first thing is first. Say for example, we go down for in the gym. So before we go down, I let them go to the restroom. Those who need to pee, they have to go and pee, and they need to pee also. I told them you need to pee, because if not, well, it's really difficult if we are already in the gym or in the chapel, and you will be telling teacher, may I go and pee. Okay, because I couldn't just go out from that area because I also have other kids, other students with me. So before implementing those rules to them, I need to explain why we do this, why we do that. Another is when we form our line. When we form our line, it should be consistent. Um, the smaller girls first, to the biggest, smallest to the biggest, and so with the boys. So I usually do as one straight line. I don't do two straight. I don't do two lines at all. I have only one straight line where the girls first and then the boys at the back. But I usually get the boy or the girl who is so movable to stay in front with me because that's also one thing that he or she might be distracting others at the back, and that might cause accident or chaos. So usually he or she stays with me. Okay, what else? We usually our thing here is every week I assigned a little teacher. So everybody wants to be a little teacher. So I told them, you will have your time as long as you're going to show me that you are really a good one, because a teacher knows how to follow, knows how to behave, and all these things. So that's also one thing that will they're looking forward to. So they usually do their best and show me that they are really for that position. Little teacher of the week. Okay, we have prayer leader, we have little teacher for the week, we also have little manager for the week. So the little manager will of course look around for pieces of papers and tell their classmates in a nice way to fix their things, and there's a piece of paper or pieces of papers under the chair so that their classmates or his classmate or her classmate will get the pieces of papers and throw it properly in the trash. Okay, the trash can or trash bin. Okay, so the manager will also manage to look around. Open all the lockers and check the lockers. Okay, that's the work of the little manager. Prayer leader, of course, he or she will pray. And then what else? The manager also manages the line. So if it's straight line or if it is not straight, so he's going to tell his classmate or her classmate to move to the right a little bit or to the left because your line is not straight, something like that. And then the little teacher, of course, will be the one to help teacher fix the books, distribute the books. What else? Of course, if he or she is the little teacher, he should know how to read the classmates' names. By the way, they know already how to read their classmates' names. I don't know why, but they know. So everybody wants to be a little teacher, and I told them, you will have your own time. Okay, so for today, I will be assigning little teacher of the day because today is Tuesday. It's on site. Yesterday was online, so we only have the prayer leader yesterday. So today we're going to have the little teacher, and then of course, those are just a simple classroom management. Wherein I think it is also applicable for the big students, maybe. Yeah, I think so. Okay, so what else? I manage my class really smooth. What I call the attention of those who are not behaving well. I talk to them privately. We have a private space here. And I told everybody not to listen to us because the concern is only for the particular boy or particular girl, so that they will also learn the value of respect, respecting others, and respecting the privacy, of course, the privacy. Because there are a lot of students, no, not a lot, but most of the students want to know also. They want to know why is so and so being called? Why is, what happened, teacher? And I told them it's okay, it's okay. So you don't have to know everything because I will talk to him or her and we're going to settle this out. Okay, so things like those. And after that, I will discuss to the whole class, but it would be general. Okay, not particularly, but it would be the general, the action. I mean, not the particular boy or girl, but the action. Is the action good or bad, or things like those? How can we help make the action better? So it would be coming from them too. So if it's coming from them, then it should be consistent. The following day, if there is something that happened, I mean, if a boy or a girl misbehave, then I need to go back to that to the things that we discussed the previous day. Because they were the ones who who said to the class that it should be this and that. So what I mean is the rules, they're not coming from me or the teachers alone. The rules should be a collaborative effort. So coming from them, drawn from them, and then of course the teacher will process and then implement. Okay, so these are some of the classroom management that we have to do every day. We don't have to shout. We don't have to be so strict, or yeah, you are strict at the same time, but there is the human touch. Strict at the same time, there is a human touch, and there is love. There is love. There is understanding. At the same time, you are strict. It's difficult, but you will, if you're going to do this every day, surely it becomes a habit also as a teacher. And of course, your students, it would also be a habit. I have one student, previous student before. What we do here in school, she also does it at home. And she always tell her mom, Mommy, that's not how we do it in school. It should be like this. My teacher said it should be like this and that. So it's very cute to know. It's very nice to know that. Morning. Morning.
I have a gift for you.
Wow, I have a gift. Why? It's at my birthday. Why?
Zamboanga.
You went to Zamboanga?
No, my mommy bought it.
Where did mommy go? Zamboanga?
No, she bought it somewhere. But
Why? Why did mommy buy this?
I don't know.
Okay, you ask mommy. Mommy, number one. Why did you buy teacher a gift? Is it, a teacher is asking, is this an advanced birthday gift? Lisha, come here. And then you tell mommy, thank you. Come here. But don't show your face. What happened to that bukol? What happened to that bukol,
I
huh?
fall to the stairs.
Oh, fall down. Okay, thank you, Alicia. Nice to see you back. Okay, so I'll see you when I see you, my dear. And have a great day. Bye for now.